Bet.
Did you guys, Roku? Also, did you see? Did you see the Goldberg fight?
Yes. Oh my God. Horrific.
Bad.
Superstar Showdown.
Yeah.
Goldberg in his 50s against The Undertaker in his mid to late 50s having a wrestling match. It was horrific. It's like watching two uncles
like you
fight
don't think it should
in the
have happened?
backyard. Yeah, shouldn't have happened.
Well, they were selling it, so they did this. Whole
Goldberg
thing.
knocked himself out in the first 2 minutes of the match.
Where did it take place?
On accident.
Where did it take place?
In Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia. So they do it.
No
they do
women
it
were
because,
allowed to wrestle.
Right, and they're doing it because WWE is making a lot of money off of these deals to do it. Right. So what they do is they market it and they put all these fights on, and at the very end of it, they headline it with two legends, in Goldberg and The Undertaker. And I watch it, and Goldberg rushes at The Undertaker at this one spot. Undertaker moves out of the way, and Goldberg hits his head on the post, and he splits himself open like for real. And right away there, you knew it wasn't fake because WWE doesn't do blood anymore.
He was half knocked out,
and he was really in bad shape. And then, so you can tell that he's just not doing well. He has a concussion, whatever. So then he's still going on, and they're still letting the fight go on. And then at the very end of it, he goes, his move is a jackhammer. He picks up these people. He did it to the Big Show, right? And he picks them all the way up in the air, and then he slams them. Yeah, but Big Show was 7 feet. Sure. So he does it to the Undertaker, but he's so messed up that he basically drops the Undertaker on his head. Yeah, and he shouldn't have done it. And then the Undertaker just takes him out.
Undertaker returns the favor by tombstoning him on his head, which he usually puts the head between the knees, so the knees hit first. He had his head hit first, which is cardinal no-no. That's how Stone Cold broke his neck against Owen Hart.
Yeah. So then Goldberg apologized for it on Twitter and knew that I don't think he needed to apologize. The guy knocked himself out, but I don't know if he necessarily needed to book that fight.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's money. It's Saudi, I know. I don't know. Ryan can verify this or not.
Oil money.
But Saudi Arabia decides. Those people, they decide who they want. It's like fantasy booking.
Right.
It's like having your own Madden with human beings.
They never competed in the long history of their
Right.
sport,
They never have.
Right?
So they say, well, we'll pay you this much. You come fight this person.
Right.
It's madness.
Yeah.
What do you think that paycheck looked like?
$10 million each person.
You think so?
Maybe
because
I've heard millions.
Speaking of Saudi Arabia,
for one match,
because you just mentioned the women aren't allowed to wrestle there. I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a couple people tweeting about how they were frustrated about the Disney situation where they've talked about how Bob Iger talked about how he's not going to film in Atlanta anymore, but that Disney is opening up a theme park in Saudi Arabia where things are like what?
No, I'm saying like Kettle, like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
and
goodness.
I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that they were opening up a theme park in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. When Georgia can give them the money Saudi Arabia can, then maybe that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, they're kind of crazy. Do you think that the WWE should not be wrestling in Saudi Arabia?
I don't think so at all. And I don't watch these matches. I try not to. And this one, I only watched this because Ryan and them were tweeting about it that day. So I watched it at the end of work on Friday, and I was just like flabbergasted by it.
Chris,
I mean, I'm all about globalization, but still, it's
a 10-year contract. Josh. 10 years.
What is a 10-year contract?
They're supposed to fight. They're supposed to have a WrestleMania type event every year in WrestleMania every year in Saudi Arabia for the next 10 years.
Wow. Then that's a contract with the WWE.
Yeah.